Today, folks are wanting to run for the hills, have a little farm, grow a little corn, but really a family needs to grow a lot of everything. An average person needs 730,000 calories a year to keep ticking. Who of us is poised to grow that much food successfully? We have kids, but they grow so fast and soon they move back into the cities, leaving Ma and Pa with all those chores. Many prepper homesteads are coming on the market because of this. But the storms are still coming. We really do need many hands to make light work. Where can we get those hands? What if we tapped the mobile market? The RV people, the van life people, people who travel for adventures, people who haul their small ones around in RVs and homeschool them. Or heck, city folks who want a vacation doing some farm chores. What ideas come to you when you see this? I'll get back to the catapult in a minute. I think many people in the cities are looking to the hills for safety, but they might feel as helpless as I do. Would they come to visit such an RV homestead if it existed, knowing we'd work them like a dude ranch would? My family is not ready to run for the hills. They want to really badly, but they are very stuck here. Out of all your families, maybe only one person per family is able and willing. We are not to leave our families behind, but what if we began to build on paper a homestead idea with the backbone of transient farmhands? If this makes it from paper to a real-life RV park, our families can show up when the bombs are dropping, and we will have the organization in place to put them to work the moment they arrive. Anyway, shoot me your thoughts if you feel like this has any merit or worthy of brainstorming. And the catapult is a bit of a joke, but it's meant to be used if we got a lazy person checking in. An RV park is one of the highest return on investments you can put money into, even and especially when the economy is tanking. That is, if it's planned right. Ours will have a drive-through cafe, general store, greenhouse, commercial kitchen, and fresh water bubbling up from a spring with water rights. Why would the Siufanua family want to jointly plan, build, own an RV park? Number one, it is creating a world. Number two, it brings in money and friends. 3, it is an option for low-income housing to those who can't buy a house, like Jeanette. Number 4, it is a food and water source. Number 5, it blesses us, the people who live nearby and those who rent a spot. Number 6, it's a home away from home, a vacation spot. Number 7, it's a family reunion place. Let's look closer at some ideas. How does this RV park benefit the people who live nearby? We have a general store. We have a drive-through cafe. We have a commercial kitchen. The surrounding community can sell their bakewares or crafts in our store or cafe. Denise is a stay-at-home mom of 4 kids. She hates the idea of a business, which would drain her. This takes time away from her children and their needs. But inflation is here and the family needs more money. Denise has her grandmother's recipe for cinnamon rolls. These are always a hit. Denise wishes that she could sell them out of her house, but she needs a commercial kitchen to do it properly. And again, she doesn't want to slave over cinnamon rolls every day. Denise sees that we have a drive-through cafe and a commercial kitchen. She also heard that we showcase a local baker once a week. Everyone in the community soon finds out that Denise's hot cinnamon rolls go on sale only on Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 9 a.m., baked in our kitchen and sold through our drive-through window. But they are usually sold out by 8:30 a.m. Denise is able to make 5 dozen cinnamon rolls and sells each one for $4.25. In that 2-hour window, she made $255, and we take 20%. In 1 month, this adds $816 to her household income, helping her husband out with the inflation costs. Denise looks forward to her time in the beautiful, clean commercial kitchen every Thursday, and it is at such an early time in the morning her family doesn't miss her too badly. If she doesn't want to pay the wages of an employee sitting in the drive-through window, she sends her oldest child to be the cashier for those 2 hours. We have blessed Denise. She has blessed us because we take a cut of her sales. Everyone gets to eat Denise's cinnamon rolls. We all get diabetes. Multiply Denise by 17 other locals who are super at cooking a dish and selling it through our window at their allotted time. They begin with a 3-month contract. If they are profitable, they can ask for longer contracts with us. If they suck and no one likes what they are selling, we will end the contract and invite them back when they have perfected their game. Denise does her own social media marketing, letting the community know when her rolls are rolling out, and we do a bit as well on our sites. This creates synergy in the community. What is coming out of the local? For a 3-month period, a set menu is put in front of the community. After that 3 months is up, we have another set of locals offering up a different exciting food choice. People will be eager to get onto our queue to sell their food and stuffs. By the way, they all have food handler permits. We can also have 3 vendors selling at the same time, so we have a yummy drink, a main dish, and a dessert. How do you collect money? Well, you own an RV spot. You collect money when your RV spot rents. You can sell your RV spot away if you are done with this park idea and find it too much work. We have a greenhouse. It grows the food that the local chefs need. The Quilted Bear of American Fork has a model I like when it comes to our general store. People who make trinkets, etc., sell their stuff in our shops. Travelers who come can shop the local. Small towns are filled with very talented people, people who wish they had a way to make a little extra cashola. We have painters, carvers, potters, authors, etc. in all of these small towns. Let's say Tawila has an allotted time on Monday at 4 p.m. to sell her meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and corn for 2 hours in the drive-thru. These are such a hit that even people from Provo drive to our gorgeous shop and gorgeous cafe to get a fresh hot plate. After 3 months, this meatloaf is no longer offered through the window because the contract has ended. This is not a bad thing. We have a freezer in our general store that sells the meatloaf so people can take a frozen version home. And the sauce is bottled and sold too. So she is making money with less work. In the following year, when we showcase Tawila's meatloaf in the drive-thru again, the buzz will be huge that the meatloaf is back. My point is, this freezer offers vendors who have created a cult following of their cinnamon rolls or meatloaf to keep selling them, but a frozen version, and they keep making money. Who knows, one day Costco might just carry the meatloaf or cinnamon rolls, and when they make more money, we make more money because it is in the contract. Do you know what Knott's Berry Farm looked like when it started? That is what we are going to smell like. Grassroots, stone soup, everyone add something yummy. Hold boundaries pretty tight, but see what we can create. By the way, we franchise this model and sell the franchise for $5 to $6 million. This would be so helpful to so many people across the nation. Can you imagine the TikTok and Facebook posts coming from all the menus that are custom to those local communities? I think the local would be buzzworthy. On Sundays, the whole place shuts down. No work. And if we have a lot of leftover food from the week that can't be sold the upcoming week, the cafe opens up and people come in and eat for free. We have Hiram on the guitar crooning a gospel melody. We have Hina, Malia, and Leva sharing a song next. Strangers add their voices and good music. Then we all go home happy. There are enough people now who cannot afford an apartment. We offer a couple rent at $200 a month to live on the park, and they run the place or do maintenance for us. They eat what food is produced. We need more community that helps like a stone soup is being cooked. Let's assume this will be rolling big in 10 years from now. But for this week, we can plan phase 1. Phase 1 is, let's ask 100 great questions and find answers to them. Let's pick the best ideas. Maybe this idea I presented isn't the best one out there, but let's see what we can come up with. Who wants to meet and when?
Feleni called. I found a wood-burning stove that is excellent quality. Should I buy it? We need to act fast. We said, we'll call you back. Mom, Leva, and Jeanette said a prayer, describing to the Lord why we thought we needed a wood-burning stove in the house. It had been a conversation we'd had for more than a year. Based on our reasons and desires, we all decided that it was a good idea. Then we told the Lord that we made a decision. We're going to do it. And we asked him, do you think we should do it? All three of us immediately got the answer, no. Next scenario. Mom really wants a small living space built into the metal shed. Jeanette could live in it. The details were pondered over several times. Jeanette had all the lumber for it and the windows. It made perfect sense to build it. Feleni and Jeanette had a meeting over the build, and they said a prayer and told the Lord, we think this is a great idea. Should we do it? An immediate answer came, no. Feleni said the reason he hadn't moved on building in the shed was because he also felt blocked. Good, that is also a no-go answer. In both of these examples, the Lord speaking to us saved us hundreds, if not thousands of dollars and hours. In both cases, as soon as the Lord spoke, all persons were immediately satisfied. There was no fighting or bickering. We dropped the subject. If we build the local and an RV park together as siblings, do you think we should involve the Lord in every step? What if we experienced the Lord working with us and talking to us, yet we only got 27 days into this project? What is the bigger goal? To actually build this business, which could be a contentious, toxic mess, as it usually is when families get together to try to make a business, or to learn to be one with each other and the Lord? I vote for the latter choice. We can do both. We can build the business and we can do it with the Lord as we check in with Him on everything. The end.